All right, so this lesson is to review the Unit 1 test. Make sure you are ready to take that. So we're going to start with a warm-up. Let me jump over here and open up my calculator. So we're ready for that as well. All right, so we've got a warm-up. Let's look at that because we're going to use a calculator for that. It says, what is square root of 5? Place a dot on the number line that at the best approximation. So we're going to go over here. We're going to put our keyboard up. We're going to put square root 5. Comes out to 2.23. So I would say 2.2. And this is 0.1, 0.2. So we are going to put that right here. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so what we're doing in this lesson today, I'm reviewing Unit 1, sets of real numbers, rational and irrational numbers, ordering numbers. So that I can understand the subset real numbers, I'll know I got it if I can classify, order, and convert numbers. Essential for the lesson goal, review concepts in Unit 1 and prepare for the test. Okay, here we go. So this is in the OMS. The link will be there. So if make sure you go to that link and you are prepared before you take the test. But let's go ahead and do some practice problems that are similar to what you're going to see on the test. We just did a warm-up like this, so let's go ahead. It says, what is the approximate value of 191 to the nearest tenth? So we're going to do this time. Square root of 191. 13.8, because this 2 here just tells you leave that 8 alone. So 13.8, here's 0.5, 6, 7, and 8. So we want to put a point right there. So let me make sure I got it here. 6, 7, right here. All right, y'all have a problem similar to like that on the test. Let's look at the next one. Oh, just like this, the other one, place a dot. So we're going to do square root of 33 this time. Square root 33, 5.74. So here, these are tenths. So 74, this is 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, that didn't work out so well. I was trying to do it with my mouse right here. Right there. This is similar to a test question as well. So it says this visual representation shows a set of real numbers. Classify the number -85. So let's put that in where it belongs on the diagram. It's -85, so that's going to go right in here. Now, notice it's not a whole number, it's not a natural number, it's here, but it's also it's an integer and it's a rational number. It's not irrational. So it's not a natural number, it's not a whole number, it is an integer. I don't know if you have to check it or whatever, you have to select that on the test, and it's a rational. So just those two. All right, so 0, this is the similar question again. 0 is not a natural number, but it's a whole number. So since it's a whole number, it's going to be also an integer and a rational number. So a whole number, it's not natural, it is an integer, and it's a rational, not irrational. Couple more here. So it says 3 artists use different methods to estimate the diagonal length of a canvas in inches. These are their results. We need to change each of these to decimals. Now remember, you can go in there and do the number line on the calculator. I mean, just as a real quick review on that. So you go here to that wrench, take the grid off, and take the y-axis off. And that gives you this number line. And then you can zoom in and out to see when the plots point. So let's go ahead. We already have 18.44, 18 and 3/5. So let's see. What the decimal is there. So I'm going to do 93/5. 18.6. Now you're not seeing it on here because remember the other step you have to do is you have to set that table up. So 18.6. And then we're going to do 7 times the square root of 7. But in the calculator, you just have to enter just like this. So let me go ahead and get rid of this one. All right, we're going to do 7, and then we're going to do square root 7. So that's 18.52. So I'll just say 18.5. Actually, so I'm going to do this. 18.44 is already a decimal. We can put a 0 here. What are we doing this from? Oh, we're just, doesn't even, oh, here we go. Miss Horton right here at the top. Read the directions, least to greatest. So then if you look, these are all 18, then you can just say, well, 44, because these are positive, you can do it this way. 44 would be the smallest. So in order, this would be first, least. And then the 50 is next. So then it's 7, square root of 7. And then it's 18 and 3/5. All right, so if you just want to look at the calculator again real quick, I'm going to go ahead and take these off. You can put a table in, and then you would put, we had 18.44, 0. Now you don't see it on here because this is not going over there, so you have to zoom out, and there it is. There's my point. All right, the next one's 18.6, or you can actually put in, you could have put 18 3/5, 0. Let me just show you that. 0. Looks like they're really close together here. So we're going to move this over. We're going to zoom in. All right, so this is the 18.6, 18.44. So you can see that this 18 and 3/5 or the 18.6 is bigger. It's further to the right. And then 7, the square root of 7. Who knew? Is it not letting me put any more in? Oh, there we go. 7 square root 7 and 0. Oh, right in the middle. So there we go, least to greatest. So that's just a visual. Hopefully that helps. And just a real quick reminder about how to use the calculator for that. All right, well, this is our last one. So let's practice just jumping right to the calculator. So let me go ahead and we're going to get these out of here. We have 3 numbers again. So 19.75. All right, and there it is. 19 1/4. Space away before you do the fraction. It's right here. So it's smaller. What are we doing this time? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh well. 8 and square root of 6. 8 square root 6. All right. Didn't see where that one went. Hold on. This one is, that's the 19 1/4. That is the 8 and square root of 6. All right. So 19 1/4 is the smallest, 8 square root of 6, and then 19.75. All right, again, you can change them to decimals and compare them that way. It's however you want to do that. It was 19 1/4. Let me just look at it again. And then we had the 7 square root, or 8 square root of 6. This is least to greatest again. And then 19.75. All right, so if you're ready for that test, go ahead, make sure you take that test. Do your best. Reach out to me if you have any questions.